guys, we're gonna do it all signs for the weekend, and then I'm gonna work on the some other zodiacs for the month of August, for the beginning of August. So, also, if it does resonate, please let me know through the comments, and then also like or subscribe to my page as well. All right, so we're gonna get to it. Let's do Aries. What is the vibes for Aries for this week, Spirit? Now I was only gonna do one card, but these wanted to pop out like crazy, like fly out. All right. You guys are, so for my Aries, listen, we have the Four of Swords. You guys may be feeling exhausted, like it's a burnout, okay? Possibly from work or just arguing with people. You may not be getting along with people right now, or just like you're mentally exhausted right now, okay? You're stressed out and you're mentally exhausted for this week. Now, on top of that, it could be in regards to a relationship, somebody that you are aligned with, but I do see here that so far as with love, I see here that like if you do have a relationship, you guys are going to be together, okay? You guys are going to be harmonious. So if you have been feeling stressed with your partner or in regards to love, I do see here like it's going to be more like steady. You guys are going to be more aligned. Because I feel like you guys may have been stressed due to work, burned out, and then stressed due to your relationship. You possibly could be connected to an air sign, either a Gemini or a Libra, or fire. I got fire here, but I could be another air, like it could be an air sign. Now, you guys are in the process of like, you may actually just got offered a new job possibly, or you're working on like a new endeavor. You guys do have the Ace of Swords here, so I do see here like you're going to be working on something new, and it might be in regards to a project that you're doing right now. If you have like I see here somebody does work in business or real estate, so you might be doing that, or this could be going towards a passion or a desire, okay? Now, let's get the advice for Aries. For overall Aries, I feel like this weekend is going to be a little bit better for you guys. You guys were a little stressed, but I do see here you're going to be going towards commitment and going towards opportunities that are new. Yeah, you guys have an offer coming in. This may be something like you may already have this person in your life, but if not, you're going to either give somebody an offer or you're going to receive one. Okay? All right, let's move on to Taurus. What is the vibes for this weekend for Tauruses? What are they going to be looking forward to, Spirit, for Taurus? What are they going to look forward to for this weekend? What are they going to look forward to for this weekend? All right, you guys may be feeling tired. You guys aren't eating enough. Like I see here, somebody is not eating enough and they're not sleeping enough. You guys are like, this is paranoia. Okay? You guys are like, I don't know, you feel overwhelmed over something, and it may be due to, what does this have to be in regards to, Spirit? For, you guys are suffering in regards to something. I think you're thinking about somebody from like the past. It's in regards to a commitment possibly, or work. Okay? Let me get one more, or let me get two more on let me get two more. That's off center. So we got the Death card up off center, and then we got your card in the reverse. Somebody here is resisting change, and I think it's in regards to a Taurus. This is in regards to like I don't know if you're not trying to you might be, so I think you feel paranoid in regards to a connection that you have with somebody. It may be a water sign. Okay? Like somebody here is going through a personal change, and I feel like they're trying to tell you this in a way they're trying to tell you this. And I feel like this may be somebody that's going against the grain or has different beliefs than you, but I feel like it's making you very paranoid, and it's making you like, I don't know, you're going through a power struggle right now with yourself, I feel. Okay? You're going through a power struggle, possibly with somebody that you may be arguing with in your family, or like this may be a relationship. But I see the Death card, but it's in the off center. Death card is usually it's like when things are like done, or if it doesn't, sometimes it does have to do in regards to a death, but I don't see a death here. I just see here somebody's resisting change. Somebody is also clinging to their south node, which is, listen, it's like when you're not trying to go towards your purpose or fix yourself, okay? Somebody here may be overindulging possibly, or they're having like money issues, and this could be you, Taurus, or the other person, okay? Anyways, that's your message for today, or for this weekend. Actually, let's get a shadow message for you. And listen, we all have shadows, okay? But let's see what you need. Neglect. Tend to your inner garden and it will flourish. So you may be feeling, Taurus, like right now, like you may be struggling with work and like relationships that are going on around in your life. But what you need to do is you need to focus on not neglecting your own self and your own self-worth. This is why it's coming out. Like, this is a shadow. And listen, I don't want to hear that, oh, well, I don't neglect. Then this is not the message for you. We have to leave it for somebody else that needs to hear this message possibly. Sometimes we don't know what our shadows are, and we do hear it from other people. And if people don't usually tell you your shadows, then this could be something that you could work on, all right? It's like when you're this is also, neglecting is also when you're forgetting stuff as well. So you may be very forgetful too. I feel like somebody here, their memory is not really aligning right now. Their memory, like you need to get back to yourself, because your memories, you're not remembering certain things possibly when it comes to yourself, your own garden, your own temple. Okay. All right. That's Taurus's. What's after Taurus? Gemini. All right. Gemini, what is the vibes, or what you should be expecting for this weekend? Ooh, okay, that one to pop out. Go ahead. Oh, okay, so let's see. Let me save this video before it clicks. All right, Gemini. So you guys have the Moon card, and it's in the upright, okay? And then you guys have the Ten of Wands. You may be feeling like really burned out at this time, because you are carrying a lot of responsibility with work right now, or with the way that you make money. I feel like somebody here is really burned out. Like you're taking a lot of responsibility, okay? See all those wands? Like you are carrying a lot of burden this weekend. Like you may have had a really hard work week, okay? And you've been busting your ass. But I feel like here, like you do have a Queen of Pentacles that's in your energy, where this weekend you might be dealing with somebody that is like overbearing, okay? Possibly. And this may have to do in regards to work, like home, but work conflict, okay? This it could be coming from an earth sign, specifically a Capricorn, okay? I feel like because you may possibly work from home, or like work with this individual, they're being maybe a little smothering, or just like you do actually, because you have a lot of responsibility on their back, I feel like they want it a specific way possibly, and it could be burning you out at this time, okay? Now with the moon being here, I feel like there's possibly like, there is anxiety and illusions right now, possibly, but it's getting like anxiety. Like you may be going through like anxiety at this time, and it may be because like of this individual. But I do see here, like with the Six of Swords, okay, you may be battling yourself this weekend. Okay, I see somebody here that's like, you want, it's either you or somebody else wants to reach out and release like some true, like authentic, like feelings. Okay, because I see there might possibly be some secrets here, either between or you or them. Now it could be in regards to this Queen of Pentacles. You may possibly have something to tell them, okay? Or they might have something to tell you. Okay? There's something that's hidden here. But with this, it could be in regards to a Scorpio possibly, or an earth sign or an air sign. Okay? But it doesn't necessarily have to be those zodiac signs, but I do see here that there is something that you want to come forward with to somebody. Okay? Now with this is going to give you a transformation and bring a complete, it may bring an ending, but not all endings is bad. This is going to be an ending that may possibly transform not only you but other people, possibly. Okay, because I do see here there's going to be some type of transition going on, and it's going to be for the best, because it's like a metamorphosis. Like this is we have the death card, it does when it's in the reverse, it has a different excuse me, Apollo, you better not knock that down. He's all trying to stretch, like do a whole stretch, like all over it. All right, what's the advice for this, Spirit? But yeah, so with the death card, it does mean when it's in the upright, it's a completely different meaning. Okay. All right, you guys are going to be closed off possibly towards many people. You're really guarded towards people right now possibly, but I do see here there's going to be an offer which is going to create a union as well. So you might be connecting with a partner or back with one this weekend, or somebody that you really have feelings for possibly. All right, yo, ever since Apollo got his like this is just FYI, I don't know why I'm looking at him right now, he's gaining like weight. What the hell? Like he was really puny small, and it's like now he's like, he looks big. He's almost 1, and he's almost like, he looks so big now from last week. He looks big. It's so odd. Anyway, that was random. All right, so what's after Gemini? It is Cancer. So for this weekend, what does Cancers need to expect for this weekend? I guess we'll pull 3 cards for each of you guys, unless it's more than that. Okay. Let's get one more, since we already have 4 cards, Spirit. That's too many. Not that much. We have the King of Pentacles, and is in a reverse. You guys might be dealing with some type of earth sign. It's either, or a fire sign. It's either a Virgo or a Leo. Somebody that's really greedy, that's in your energy. Okay? Somebody that's really greedy. This person is financially stable, but right now they're not stable, and they're obsessed with being stable. Which, listen, they're obsessed with money, but it doesn't seem like they got it the right way. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We're just gonna sit here and be honest here. But somebody here is being very greedy. Yeah, we got the greedy card. Listen, this is all coming down to the same individual. We got the 4 of Pentacles here. All right. This person, I feel like you have asked them, like maybe possibly for, I don't know if it's, you guys deal with each other on a certain basis as maybe somebody that you're with, or possibly somebody like that, yes, somebody that you're related to, or it could be a friend or a family member. This is somebody that like that you're just not vibing with no more. All right, because you don't like the way that they're acting with their money. They're being very stingy right now. And I do see here that you're going to be in solitude. You're going to be stepping away from this person. Okay, because we got the Four of Swords. You're going to choose to step away from this person and recoup. I feel like you're going to get a lot of relaxation. You're going to start meditating. I feel like here somebody's going to be meditating. Okay, and you're just going to be, you're going to try to get yourself back in alignment, because being around this person, when they're acting too stingy, and they're not acting right. They're acting weird. And I feel like maybe they had a financial loss. This is somebody that is mad, like they made you feel weird at one point with their money, and now they're going through a financial loss and they want to come around, or they're just acting greedy and weird. It's like they expect you to give them something, not possibly. Okay, I do see here we had the Justice card. This person definitely treated you unfairly in the past, and justice is here. You may be somebody with air placements, because we do have, you might be somebody with a Libra placement possibly. Okay, I do see here like scallions. I said scallions. They might like scallions. I don't know where that came from. All right, that's silly. You might be somebody that likes seafood. Isn't scallions? Wait, scallions? What are scallions? Is that like, that's not even seafood? I'm thinking about the scallions are what? Is a veggie? Somebody to let me know. I'm gonna look it up though. Scallions. Yeah, that's like a vegetable, right? They might eat a lot of things with scallions in it. I don't know. But anyways, justice is coming in, okay? Because there was a lot of unfairness in the past, and now scales have to be balanced out where it's balanced, okay? And it's fair for everyone here in this situation. I feel like there is somebody that is a Gemini in your energy, where love, like this is gonna, like you're gonna be going towards a partner after this gets balanced out. Because right now I feel like you really do have love for somebody, and it's mutual 100% with this person. Like it's definitely mutual, and scales are going to be balanced out when it comes to the person that you're with. Because I feel like maybe there was an outside interference when it came to this situation, and it may have been because of this earth sign. All right, so for Leo, you guys might be feeling moody and tired this weekend, or just like burned out, almost to the point of exhaustion. And because like I feel like you guys are not having, like you might be working this weekend possibly, or just had a really long week of work. Okay? And you guys are just like, I don't know, I see a lot of disappointment. I see like somebody just not really in a good mood. Like you don't even want to talk to people. You don't want people in your face. You kind of just want to be left alone. Okay? But you're dealing with people anyways, okay? I see a lack of motivation at work, and you're really exhausted, okay? Somebody here is really exhausted from work. And I see a loss of motivation, okay? I do see here, I feel some jealousy. It might be coming, I don't know, why are you guys feeling jealous or disappointed? I do see here it could possibly having to do with some type of relationship, a partnership or something of that nature, where it was a missed opportunity. Okay, it was, or this could be a missed opportunity in regards to creating something and making money. So it's either in regards, I think it's both. You guys may feel like there's a lost opportunity in regards to money or in a relationship. It might end up being both. You may have lost money this week possibly, or yeah, like, or you, I think you were trying to create something, and because of the lack of planning, it didn't really fall through. Okay. If it had to do with money. Now with the relationship, I feel like here you may be disappointed in regards to an individual, and that has you feeling really tired and fatigued and burned out, because I feel like you might be taking your relationship issues into work. Not like you are. You may not be talking about it as much, but I feel like it has it written all over your face, Leo. Okay? What's the advice for my Leos? A lot of people at work might be noticing that you're not really like acting how you typically are. And just know, like, you need to get back into alignment, Leo. Don't let people know how you feel, because people really do feed off of that negativity, okay? And they'll have something more to talk about. All right. There's going to be divine intervention when it comes to something that's going on in your life, all right? If you keep acting like this, like, if you keep acting the way that you are, meaning that you are ignoring your inner self, you are ignoring the wake-up call that you're currently getting, and that could be in regards to anything. It might be a self-evaluation at this time. Divine intervention might end up coming in, okay? And it's going to be from your spirit guides, your own team, okay? My phone just wants to be turning off for no reason. Anyways, so divine intervention might end up stepping in regards to something here, okay? And I think it has to do in regards to you, Leo. Your ancestors are going to be visiting you like heavy this weekend, I feel, because there's something going on that's very personal. And you're not dealing with it. You're coping with it in different ways that is probably not healthy, okay? If you don't get your shit together and you're gonna have a beautiful 333 on the timer. You're gonna have a beautiful rebirth this winter, but because you are ignoring the wake-up call from your ancestors and your spirit guides, whoever stands by you, they're gonna come down and they're gonna pay you a visit because you're already ignoring the call. So you might be feeling if you're feeling anything going on right now, like so far, there might be some activity, and like you might notice like some things going on in your like territory. And I want you to know, I'm just feeling out energy. It might end up being your ancestors, yours, Leo, because something is going on here where your ancestors is getting really sick of. And I think it has to do with, you need to take a look in the mirror and you really need to see what's going on, okay? Now, if it has to do in regards to money, that's personal, because you're the one that's going to be the only one to be able to change the circumstances that you are in with the way that you're making money and how you're making it. Now, if it has to do with a relationship, you need to, because I feel like there's no accountability or trying to make it work the way that is healthy. Your ancestors are seeing this and they're getting very like sick of it, because you are with somebody that is supposed to be your partner, like your person. But because somebody here is not acting right or making it in the healthiest way, they're getting tired of it because they know that you could be doing better on both aspects, for love and career, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Now, let's move on to Virgo. Virgo, I had your read and it did not, I don't know what happened to your video. Like, it kind of just like didn't save between you and Libra. Libra, it only did half of it. So now I kind of have to do it over again. But listen, I'm not even going to do the tarot over again, because what I had gotten from the cards when I did it, because I remember it blatantly, is that it's either you or somebody, Virgo or a Gemini, I got the energy, is trying to collaborate with like and get team ideas to bring a water sign down. Now, we have the Magician in the reverse, okay? And the Magician is associated with you, Virgo, as well as Gemini. Now, it could be you or a Gemini that's conspiring to go against somebody, and you might be using, like, I'm not saying now this story can go two different ways. You could either be the person that is outside watching somebody do some type of magic, alchemy, but it's not used in the right way, okay? I'll tell you that much. It's either somebody doing it to somebody that you know, and you're gonna come forward and talk about it, like literally talk about it, or you're the one doing it. And you don't have enough practice with it, because it's gonna look like it's not really gonna fall through well if you do it. Just be careful if you are the one doing it. Make sure that it's justified, okay? Because I see here somebody is tapping into something and it's unjustified, okay? And I also see that it's because somebody possibly wants to go towards this water sign and they may want a union with this person, possibly. So just be aware. That's the message that I got for you guys. And I'm not going to reshuffle, but I am going to, because I was able to do the tarot spread already for you guys. I'm just going to do additional cards. Now, if it's not your message, it could just be somebody that is actually around you that is doing this. It's somebody that is an energy vampire, or you could be it, because it's going in. I'm getting two different stories with this. So Virgo, don't get offended when I say this. Somebody here has an energy vampire energy. All right. Okay. Definitely energy vampire. They harvest. Okay. On regards to other people's success and energy. You might be seeing 333 at this time, and this is because it's for protection and courage. Now, if you are the one on the other side of this, Virgo, where you're seeing somebody do unjustified alchemy on somebody, I just want you to know that you may be, like, if you have courage to step into speaking up, you're going to start seeing 333 more. And if you are already seeing 333, it's because you need to step up and you need to speak about something that's unjustified. Okay? Because right now I see unjustified actions and it's not cool. This is something that may have happened last year that was attempted before. And now somebody's going to try to do it again. But listen, let me tell you something. Something is going to happen in 6 months, or maybe happened 6 months ago. And you're trying to attempt it. Somebody here is trying to attempt this again. But I see here, this happened last year. Somebody's going to try to do this and it's not going to be successful. Why? Because this person is grounding themselves and they're grounded. All right? Whoever is on the other side of this, that is the victim. I'm going to call it a victim because I feel like it's unjustified if you're doing this for no reason. This may be towards a victim. You may be the one doing it or somebody else doing it, but this person is a victim possibly, but they can't be touched. I'm letting you know this right now, that they cannot be touched. Something is going to happen between this weekend and 6 months if this stuff keeps going on. Okay? I'm seeing here somebody's going to go to spiritual jail. I see here that a lot of things are going to shift in a different perspective for a lot of people if they don't cut it out. 444 was, I just seen 444. It's going to resonate towards somebody, okay? Spirit wants you to know, stop being, like, this is, somebody here is stuck in their own old ways. We got the old patterns of cards, okay? Somebody here needs to do the right thing. Because listen, this is a karmic situation, meaning it's got karma written all over this whole entire spread that I previously just did with you guys for the tarot. So just be mindful, because there's some stuff going on here. All right. Now that's your message for the weekend. We're gonna go on to Libra. Now Libra, I had your spread already. I feel like I don't even need to do really anything more with yours. What yours was, let me try to do it one more time. You guys are going to be digging into deeper knowledge this weekend in regards to 555 on the timer. You guys are going to digging into inner knowledge possibly, but you guys are very interested in something specific. And it may be like, tapping into, you might be watching a lot of documentaries, but I feel like it's on your phone. I don't really feel like it might be TV. If it's TV, you're watching movies that are like super like conspiracy theorist type thing. Like you guys are really digging into possibly how you used to be when you were a little bit younger. Maybe like, when we go through those phases of conspiracy theory, it's exciting. It's cool because we learning about a lot of things that are really real, and it's like enlightened. You get that enlightenment all over again. I think you might be tapping into some old movies and digging into some inner knowledge this weekend, because I'm connecting here to somebody that was truly like when listen, in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s, I feel like I'm connecting here with somebody that really was, listen, you were one of those people that was really into conspiracy, like knowledge, conspiracy theories. You read a lot of books on a lot of things. And I'm connecting here to somebody that you used to really tap into this type of stuff, but then you laid off a little bit because I feel like it got old and played out. But now I feel like because there's a lot of stuff going on in this world, you're starting to realize like there's more knowledge to actually like dig into. There's more knowledge for you to be more educated about. And I feel like you might be studying parts of like the pineal gland. I'm seeing here somebody's watching something specific with the brain and how it works, and possibly like how gifted people possibly could be. I don't know. Something of that nature where you are tapping into some hidden knowledge here. Hidden knowledge in regards to the human body. And then I also got a note for your finances. You're dealing with somebody that may possibly be a little greedy. I don't know. Like, listen, I don't even think I'm going to do cards for this because I had already previously did the spread, a 3 card, and it was pretty, I'm just telling you what it was. You guys are going to be around somebody that may be a little greedy. It might be an earth sign, but you're going to come to a conclusion and like, I guess, think about easier ways to talk to people and communicate, and it might actually be this person or somebody else that you talk to on a daily basis, whether that be family or friends. You're having a, like, you're starting to word your words differently when it comes to how you feel. You're thinking before you write out the message. You are like just not trying to put a whole, like you're thinking about your feelings first before anybody else's, and that's great, honestly. So just keep doing that. But also you got the projection card for your, what was it? It was a projection card for the Oracle. And just make sure that you're not projecting other people's insecurities this weekend. That was like the advice, as well as like when you say things, just make sure that you're not projecting, or you actually might have people that might project. Okay, just let you know, you might, but just keep your calm. All right. Now, I already said what I had to say in regards to your spread, but we can do like another message. All right, let's get another message for my Libras for this weekend. Listen, you're starting to like appreciate your days, and because this is a new day. Listen, the way you're looking at life right now is today is a new day. And you are, right now, you don't really have any worries. So you're not going to make other people's worries your problem for right now. Okay. And then also, what else for my Libras? Eyes on your own paper, Libra. This is a good one for you as well. You're keeping your eyes on your own paper and focusing on your own finances. And like, even though there may be people around you that are having financial issues, or maybe going, like, if they're being greedy, they're being greedy. If they're spending things recklessly and not being responsible, you're not worried about it because you're focusing on your own prize right now. Okay? That's what you're doing. And you might be seeing 1111. All right? 1111 is a good one. That means you are... listen, you might be manifesting at this time, possibly. We just had 111 on the timer. That's definitely for you, because 111 and 1111 can definitely be a good signs of like manifesting and actually staying. You're in alignment, possibly. Okay, so because you're in alignment, you're not gonna make your you're gonna focus on your alignment and your alignment only. All right, Libra, that was your message.